Sam and the Great Bell. Everyone on the island of Sodor was planning a special celebration to honor the railway. Engines had come from far and wide to help the Sodor Museum prepare a great exhibit. Sam, a large steam engine, came from a faraway land to help. He was bigger than any engine on Sodor, and also very strong. Engines and workers prepared for the exhibit's grand opening by building a great archway as an entrance for both people and engines. Thomas and Percy had very important jobs. They needed to help Sam find his way around Sodor and collect materials for the archway. Thomas told all the other engines all the materials they needed to collect. "I don't know, Thomas," peeped Percy. "How will we get it all done in time?" Thomas knew Percy was right, but he didn't want their new friend Sam to think they weren't really useful. "We'll split up," said Thomas. "Sam and I will collect the stone from the quarry and the tracks from the steamworks. Percy, you go to the lumber yard and collect the wooden sleepers. Then pick up the bell from the ironworks. I'm sure you can manage a little bell, Percy." "You can count on me, Thomas," Percy peeped. The engines arranged to meet back at the water tower, whistled goodbye, and went their separate ways. On the way back down from the quarry, Sam pulled heavy cars of stone and told Thomas about all the amazing adventures he had on the Virginian Railway. Sam had collected very heavy flatbeds full of tracks from the steamworks. Thomas was amazed how much cargo Sam could actually pull. When Sam and Thomas arrived back by the water tower, there was no sign of Percy. The two engines set off in search of Percy. When they arrived at the ironworks, they asked Airy and Bert, but no one had seen Percy. Then they heard a faint whistle. "Over here, Thomas!" cried Sam. "Sorry, Thomas," peeped Percy. "I tried to pull the bell, but it was too heavy, and I got stuck in this canyon." "Leave this to me, Thomas," said Sam proudly. "I will rescue Percy and the bell." The engine crew released the chains from the flatbeds and then attached one engine to Sam and the other end to Percy. After Sam pulled Percy to safety, the chain was sent back down and attached to the bell. Wheel turn by wheel turn, Sam heaved with all of his might and pulled the bell up. Back at the museum, it was getting dark. Where could those engines be? Sir Topham Hatt wondered. Then, from out of the dark, he heard 3 distant whistles. Thomas, Sam, and Percy finally returned to the museum. Everyone worked hard through the night. The bell was clean and polished, and Percy was checked over and given a washdown. Even Rocky the Crane was there to help lift the bell. He lifted it as far as he could, but the bell was too heavy. The bell fell from Rocky's hook and nearly landed on Percy. Thomas called to Sir Topham Hatt. "Please, sir, there's only one engine strong enough to lift the bell, and that's my new friend, Sam." Cables were attached to Sam and the bell. With all of his strength, Sam pulled the bell up high. When it was finally secured in place, the engines and crowd cheered with delight. As the morning sun came up, the bell glimmered and chimed over the great entrance of the museum. To show appreciation for his hard work, Sam was given the honor of leading the first visitors into the museum. It was truly a celebration no one would ever forget. The end.